Is it time to buy or sell Kohl's stock? In this video, we will dive deep into Kohl's. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of the AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 26th of June, 2025, our system has identified Kohl's as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.22. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Investors who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 56.54% since we first categorized Kohl's as a buy candidate 43 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.31% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. This stock is currently positioned within a robust and upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 71.52% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 61.81% and 100.83%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 46.1%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 92.64% to negative 41.83% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 96 cents and $7.59. Our latest daily update for Kohl's includes the headline, Significant Movements in Kohl's Corporation's Stock Price on Tuesday, with a range of 16.53% between high and low. The Kohl's Corporation stock price decreased by 6.52% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025, dropping from $13.95 to $13.04. During that day, the stock fluctuated by 16.53%, reaching a low of $12.16 and a high of $14.17. The price has shown volatility during this period, resulting in a gain of 1.64% over the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day by 9 million shares, albeit while prices were declining. This could serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slightly heightened risk in the coming days. In total, 15 million shares were exchanged, with an approximate value of $194.23 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $21.39, while the lowest was $6.04. Currently, the price stands 39.04%, or $8.35, below the 52-week high, and 84.34%, or $70.24, below the all-time high reached on November 12, 2018, when the price peaked at $83.28. Kohl's headlines this week focus on an approaching second quarter print for the quarter ended in July 2025 and a newly declared quarterly dividend of 125/100ths per share, payable on September 24 with a record date of September 10th. Analysts anticipate a decline in earnings as Kohl's grapples with weak digital sales and broader macroeconomic pressures. However, new product categories and the ongoing partnership with Sephora are mentioned as potential offsets. Earlier this month, the stock experienced significant retail-driven volatility, marked by a meme-fueled rally in July, followed by an August short squeeze and a one-day trading volume spike far above average. This highlights how momentum traders can amplify movements independent of underlying fundamentals. In the short term, expect increased price fluctuations around the earnings release and the dividend record date. A positive earnings report or optimistic commentary on Sephora sales could trigger a relief rally, while another disappointing report would likely result in a sharp decline as momentum shifts. Over the long term, a sustained recovery in share price relies on a fundamental turnaround including improved digital performance and successful expansion into new categories. Without these changes, the valuation will likely reflect weakening earnings, despite occasional retail-driven surges. Analyst ratings are as follows. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, Telsey Advisory assigned KSS a Market Perform rating with a hold recommendation. On the same day, Goldman Sachs rated KSS with a sell classification alongside a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, Barclays issued an underweight rating for KSS, recommending to initialize. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, Morgan Stanley also rated KSS as underweight with a hold action. Finally, on Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, Telsey Advisory again rated KSS as Market Perform with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Kohl's stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a buy and the price-to-book value as a strong buy. However, for return on investment, the analysts have provided a sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Kohl's. The Kohl's Corporation stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average exceeds the long-term average, this results in an overall buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $13.55. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average around $11.89. A breakthrough of the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the stock's near-term trajectory. Specifically, a sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, August 14, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a decline of 9.82%. Further decreases are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is identified. Notably, trading volume increased despite falling prices yesterday, which could serve as a preliminary warning, suggesting that closer monitoring of the stock is warranted. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger indicates a buy signal from 54 days ago. The short-term moving average shows a sell signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicates a sell signal from 45 days ago. Looking at the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average shows a sell signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 41 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 37 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Kohl's. Kohl's Corporation finds support from accumulated volume at $12.83. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.01 between its high and low points, representing a change of 16.53%. In the past week, the daily average volatility of the stock has been 7.41%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Kohl's, let's quickly cover some essential, fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal low expectations for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 33 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Kohl's. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Kohl's is at $13.63. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Kohl's encounters its first support level at $12.83. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Kohl's from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 22nd of July, 2025, Raymond Christie conducted an insider sale of 16,500 shares of common stock. On the same day, Raymond Christie conducted another insider sale of 10,000 shares of common stock. On the 25th of June, 2025, Raymond Christie conducted an insider purchase of 190 shares of common stock. On that same day, Raymond Christie also conducted an insider sale of 61 shares of common stock. On the 25th of June, 2025, Villagomez Adolfo conducted an insider purchase of 276 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 80.158. Overall, insiders purchased 1,549,974 shares and sold 132,235 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $12.41, representing a decline of 4.8%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which translates to a high level of risk. A sell signal has been indicated from a pivot top identified 8 days ago. Is Kohl's stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Kohl's Corporation stock to perform well in the near future. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 27th of August, we anticipate that Kohl's will open higher by approximately 8.34 cents and begin trading at $13.12. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions related to buying or selling securities. Please refrain from basing your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.